Welcome to another episode of Follow the Brand TV. I am your host, Grant McGaugh, CEO of 5-Star BDM, a 5-star personal brand and business development company. I want to take you on a journey through another deep dive into the world of personal branding and business development using compelling personal stories, business conversations, and tips to improve your brand. By listening to the Follow the Brand TV series, you will differentiate yourself from the competition and build trust with prospective clients and employers. You never get a second chance to make a first impression. Make it one that will set you apart, build confidence, and reflect who you are. Building your 5-star personal brand is a great way to improve your skills and knowledge. If you have any questions for me or any of my guests, please email me at grant.mcgaugh@5starbdm.com. Now, let's begin with our next episode on the Follow the Brand TV.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black business. I am Black business. Are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black business.
The Black Business Expo's mission is to raise funds for high school seniors going to college or K-12 entrepreneurs. This expo is a fundraiser for students. Please, you may go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com to donate to the scholarship fund or use the Cash App at $BBX USA. Our goal is to give laptops and up to $5,000 to 10 students. Students can register online at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com. Every dollar counts. Please donate to the Black Business Expo USA Scholarship Fund.
The Black Business Expo. We are here today with an array of business opportunities, business speakers, just to share them with you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This is an opportunity for you to get knowledge, wisdom on how to grow your business. And today I want to just thank Dr. Kelly for this opportunity to include me in this gift giving. So you are now a part of a mission. The mission is to give back to young students, to give back to them what can help them be a better student by making a donation to get them computers, to give them money for college. So this is not just a program that's just doing without a mission. The mission is to give back to our younger students and help them to be prepared for college. So I'm just going to throw that out front before I introduce the next speaker. It's because I just want you to look in your heart and to know that this is a purpose. It's a purpose behind this. And that if you can look in your heart and say, you know what, I'm going to blackbusinessexpousa.com. I'm going to sign up and I'm going to donate and I'm going to sponsor a student. I'm going to give back. We have so much to give. And you're wondering, where can you give? This is it. You can help another student. There's so many students out here need computers. There's so many students that need money to help them get to the next level. So I'm putting it out there. Let your heart be your judge and go to blackbusinessexpousa.com and make a donation. Okay. I just want to say thank you. And we are here now. I know we're running for time, and I just want to cut it short and go right to our speaker. We have Grant McGaugh. He's coming in. He is a branding specialist. He helped you brand your business. He's been in the business for 20 years. And so without any other ado, I introduce Mr. Grant McGaugh. Let me make sure I get you right. Are you there, Grant?
I am here.
Okay, did I mess your last name up? I tried not to. I've been practicing.
I love it. I love it. You know, but we make it memorable very easily. Grant McGaugh from Omaha.
Okay, I like that. Grant McGaugh from Omaha. Okay.
Very simply done. Dr. Kelly coined that for me. Like, look, even though I live in Miami, Florida, I was born in Omaha, Nebraska. Proud of, been there a long, long time. But Grant McGaugh is how you pronounce my name. Thank you.
Yeah, I lived in Miami for a while too. Okay. All right. Well, I'm not going to hold you up. I just want to say welcome. And we are excited because of the knowledge. I was looking at all the experience that you have, all the businesses that you've helped, and the things that you're doing. And so I just want you to get into it and teach us, show us what we can do and how we need to do it and how you can help us.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you. It's on you.
Thank you.
Genius is common. Let's say that to make sure they get it. I'll see you on the other side.
All right. Well, welcome. I'm glad everyone is here. I'm glad you're tuning in to the Black Business Olympics. I want to thank Dr. Kelly and his crew for having me on tonight. This is a special occasion. We're going to talk about the business of branding. So the business of branding, which has changed and evolved over the years. However, it is still rooted in its essential purpose. That's creating relationships that lead to more business, creating relationships that lead to more business. Now, I define branding as the process of establishing your uniqueness in the business community that allows you to be recognized, gives you clear visibility, and more importantly, states your promise to your customer. When others think of you or your business, when they have challenges that need professional attention, then you know your brand is strong. Defining your brand is like a journey of business self-discovery. It can be difficult, time-consuming, and uncomfortable. At 5-Star BDM, we help you in 4 key areas of establishing a brand. What is your company's mission? What are the key differentiators of your products or services? What do your customers and prospects already think of your company? What qualities do you want your customers to associate with your company? 5-Star BDM's mission is to solve the problem that small to mid-sized businesses have with establishing a definable client base of prospects and customers. We deliver this service through brand strategy, digital marketing, and business development. Our key differentiator is in personal branding. Personal branding is my niche in the business community and helped me to build a brand that is relatable, likable, and knowledgeable. 5-Star BDM has established a world-class podcast to elevate the personal brand persona specifically to showcase entrepreneurs and professionals to tell their stories in a unique way that gives value to all of our listeners. Through the Follow the Brand podcast, we have delivered a targeted message to my audience of branding, healthcare, and technology professionals worldwide, with a keen focus on personal branding, business development, career development, financial empowerment, and technology innovation. Since June 2021, we have had over 70 guests and 12,000 downloads that have now led to a weekly TV series, which is broadcast to an audience worldwide. We established our tagline to drive opportunities for any potential client that listens to the podcast. We build 5-star brands that people will follow. I understand my genius, which is effective interviewing skills. The ability to tune in to my guest and bring out the story that is important to the listener. Through our market research, we determined 5 important challenges that many entrepreneurs and professionals have in relationship to their personal brand. Are you viewed as an asset or a commodity in the business climate? Do you lack modern communication skills and object self-recognition? Trouble creating relationships with digital networking skills? Exhibit purpose, mission, and values misalignment in your messaging? Lack of situational awareness, critical thinking, and emotional intelligence skills also are atop of the challenges mentioned in our research. So we're going to unpack that a little bit. So we want to talk about how you are viewed as an asset or a commodity in the business climate. When managers view workers as commodities instead of human beings, they become expendable. The only weapon we have against becoming a commodity is to have a clear personal value and to communicate it consistently and passionately. The same is true in business. If you cannot differentiate yourself from the competition, the only natural separation will come down to price or convenience. By establishing yourself as a premium service, you control the narrative on value. The most proactive way to control the narrative is to invest in your reputation every day. That means conducting yourself as you want to be seen. Now, from a marketing perspective, that means telling stories to your audience on social media and also in email blasts. It's never been easier for you to show your audience exactly who you are and what you stand for. The more your audience hears from you, the better chance they'll understand who you are and what you stand for. As you build your narrative, there will be many instances when you'll need to adjust, recalibrate, and maybe even backtrack a little. But you will ultimately be successful if you invest in your reputation, listen to your audience, tell stories of your strength, and start over when necessary and defend your truth. Secondly, lack of modern communication skills and object self-recognition. What do I mean by that? Good communicators are aware of their own behaviors and their effects on others. If you want to become a happier person, a more effective leader, and a better decision maker, self-awareness is the most important skill to have. Body language is a significant aspect of modern communications and relationships that tends to indicate a lack of social awareness, which will impact your executive presence. Executive presence is the combination of personality and character traits that make a dynamic executive. It is the ability to inspire others to be assertive in their roles through the consistent demonstration of confidence and clear leadership. Executive presence is about your ability to inspire confidence in your coworkers that you're the leader that they want to follow. It inspires confidence amongst peers that you're capable and reliable, and most importantly, it inspires confidence among senior leaders and clients that you have the potential for great achievements. Thirdly, we're talking about trouble creating relationships with digital networking skills. So at 5-Star BDM, we teach our clients to adopt a success mindset. We help you to know your strengths, skills, and purpose, and find commonality with the people in your digital network. Diversify your digital connections. So when building your network, don't just add everyone. Be thoughtful and curate your list of connections based on your long-term goals. Often when people search for you, your online profiles are the first thing they come across. So establish yourself and be sure to update your information on a regular basis. Conduct a web search of yourself and see where you show up in the results. The better presence you have online and the more strategic you are in building your profiles, the closer to the top of the search results you will likely be. You can attract others to build your online influence through blogging, podcasting, posting to social media, commenting on posts, and tagging those with whom you wish to connect. Use social listening tools to help you join relevant online communities and stay on top of relevant discussions your audience is talking about. Sharing your views on business and industry topics can help you to increase your influence in the space and engage others in a meaningful way. Building your professional and personal network still holds to tried and true practices. But don't shy away from also using all the instruments at your disposal. The online digital revolution will continue to present new and exciting ways to make connections and build relationships. Take advantage of them to strengthen your network and your career. Now, fourth, exhibit purpose, mission, and values misalignment in your messaging. That's the problem. Organizations with purpose, mission, and values misalignment risk creating confusion, showing up inauthentically, and hurting important business efforts like recruitment and retention. Clearly identify your business culture, the values, the strategy, and your view for the future. Communicate the message in plain, simple language so as to give precision to the honesty of the mission statement. Make certain the goals are measurable, your approach is actionable, and the vision is attainable. Your website should contain 3 stories. Your personal story, which states why you started the business. Your business story, which states what you do and the problem you are solving. And lastly, the customer story, which states what the client experience will be like through the lens of others who have used your product or service. There is no greater purpose in marketing your business than to state who you are, what you do, and how the two shall meet. Alignment not only happens within each individual, but the collective as a whole. Creating a mission statement has to come from the heart. It has to be about your purpose and the steps you take to show up and achieve your goals. 5-Star BDM helps you to establish your purpose, mission, and values alignment to guide you to better business decisions, inspire your employees, your clients, and everyone else to establish loyalty when thoughtfully developed. Now, 5th, we talk about lack of situational awareness, critical thinking, and emotional intelligence skills. Now, there are 3 main skills involved in emotional intelligence, which are emotional awareness, critical thinking, and emotional management. Intelligent handling of the emotions that come with crisis is crucial. An emotionally intelligent leader will handle any crisis, big or small. When you lack the ability to control your own emotions like anger, frustration, fear, elation, or even hope, you short-circuit your critical thinking. Leaders set the tone of their organization. If they lack emotional intelligence, it could have more far-reaching consequences. Ultimately, demonstrating emotional intelligence builds loyalty, increases market share, and drives revenue from the top and the bottom for greater growth. Emotional intelligence is a combination of self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, and relationship management. Whether people or brands, the most effective way to develop emotional intelligence is through unbiased curiosity. Spend time learning, observing, asking questions, and discussing what's on people's hearts and minds. Doing so in a non-judgmental way will increase empathy, emotional intelligence, and naturally lead to more relevant products, services, and advertising. When a brand is in tune with their customers, they can develop and charge a premium for innovative products and services, deliver more relevant advertising, and engage with customers in a way that is distinct and preferred versus their competitors. Now, I like to talk about brand identity. Now, brand identity is the cornerstone block to help you elevate your career or business. Brand identity will align you with your point of view, your beliefs, the meaning and reason you are in your career or business choice. Your life's mission will be revealed in your brand identity and begin to mold your life into a focus of purpose. You need to clearly communicate who you are and what you do to stand out to prospective clients and employers. You risk losing out on opportunities if you aren't effectively managing your business and career reputation. Uncovering your brand identity is a journey in self-discovery that begins with your desire to bring greater clarity to your work. Whether you define yourself in terms of a brand or not, others will create a narrative about you in the mind of others if you're not proactive in building your personal brand. Today, your potential clients, peers, employers, and friends will use search and social to get a view into your life and values. If you're not visible on these platforms, it will help hurt your credibility. Furthermore, reflecting an image not representative of your true self will not help you in your career business development. The best personal branding strategies incorporate online and in-person networking elements. Dialogue and engagement are what drive personal and business brands. Opening the conversation with questions, surveys, invite for discussion, and other forms of interactive exchanges make people feel more familiar with you and make you seem more approachable. Work to build a network of influencers. Put yourself in the middle of them and add value. You'll be amazed at the results. To differentiate your value and what you bring to the table, you need to do more than have a good reputation. It would help if you had a unique personal brand. Your personal brand is about being intentional. It's how you want people to see you. It is about influence. Whereas reputation is about credibility, your personal brand is about visibility and the values that you outwardly represent. Starting a business career will help you define your point of view in the light of causes you care about, issues that fuel your passion, and that you want to create a change in community or culture are critical to the development of brand identity. In my case, I wanted to help African American executives advance in the healthcare and information technology industries where they are wholly underrepresented. When I was president of the Florida chapter of the National Association of Healthcare Executives, I created a program to showcase South Florida Black healthcare executives. The chapter's quarterly newsletter was designed to bring visibility to current sponsors, highlight executives on the move, and feature a key executive in the region and attract new members and sponsors. We effectively grew our reach from 13 connections to over 10,000 in less than 2 years with this effective strategy. As CEO of 5-Star BDM, I prepare you to optimize your personal brand through a brand strategy program. I deliver a process to develop your positioning, evaluate brand health, and manage growth. In this program, you will gain an in-depth understanding of brand management and how to align your brand with your goals. I believe personal branding has become one of the critical requirements and differentiators for individuals seeking career advancement and business growth. Brand Identity and Strategy is a 5-Star BDM 4-week course for professionals ready to adopt a creative approach to empowering their brand. What comes up when you Google yourself? This is your Google brand identity, which has become a crucial part of your brand. Your recruiters and prospects will Google you and check your social media profiles whenever you have a job interview or business opportunity. Your LinkedIn page is another indicator of your online professional presence. It is your job to design and build your online personal presence so that it best reflects your personal brand. As the gig economy, which is a labor market characterized by the prevalence of short-term contracts or freelance work as opposed to permanent jobs, keeps growing, and makes up already almost half the workforce. This is why you will need to provide ample evidence on how you can contribute to the organization and show results. What makes you tick? What do you stand for? Why do you get out of bed every morning? What are you passionate about? What brings you joy? How will you get better in your field? Your responses to these questions will largely shape your personal brand. Your personal brand should reflect your unique strengths, talents, and authenticity. Think of your personal brand as the journey and adventure of yourself on the stage of life. Do you exemplify professionalism, a willingness to go the extra mile, adventure, risk-taking, or entertainment? Your values and personality need to shine over all your competitors. To establish a solid personal brand, you need to invest in yourself and select a long-term strategy to become a good practitioner, thought leader, and expert in your field. You will gain trust, recognition, and respect due to your long-term commitment to learning, development, and experimentation in your field. Think about what inspires you in your journey of discovering your most significant potential. Doing so consistently will feed your mind with positive messages to reach your highest goals. Now, what does my branding program consist of? Now, this is a program to help individuals and entrepreneurs systematically think about the personal brand and improve it to better position yourself in your career or business. The program is a 4-week course with 4 one-on-one coaching sessions with me. We will review your current digital presence the first week. We work together and look at your resume, your CV, and your bio. This will help us to assess your skills inventory. Next, we will write SMART goals for your advancement. SMART goals are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. These are your goals. Then we will have homework to build the framework for developing your personal story. In week 2, the good thing about this program is that it's tailored to your specific needs and your career and business. Very dynamic and visual. I will create and deliver all your skill sets needed to achieve your goal via a skills gap analysis workbook. I give you a strategic overview of how you can best position yourself, your skills, and your knowledge in the job market against your competition or the business that you're involved in. You begin to know and see your positioning in key areas for measurement and improvement. Who are you? Your core identity. What you offer, your key capabilities, why you are credible, reasons to believe, what benefits you provide, your value proposition, why are you, your positioning, how they know you, which is communication, and who needs to know you. That's your target audience, right? What you need, the key investments, and what you get. These are the results. As you map out and build these areas, you are essentially building and improving your personal brand. In week 3, I deliver the brand strategy, in which we will review the brand blueprint together. The brand strategy is a 40-plus page document divided into 4 distinct areas. The first area includes your mission, objectives, the defined strategy approach, market analysis and research, and the differentiation strategy. Section 2 is your SWOT analysis. That's going to consist of your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, with recommendations to identify, assess, and make changes in your mission, vision, and goals. Section 3 consists of your target audience and your persona. You will receive your personal story professionally crafted for immediate use on search and social media networks. We will address the target market and the substantial competitors that you will face. In section 4, I will detail the brand strategy approach to elevate you for success. I will detail the strategic implementation plan with a budget to help you plan your next steps to deliver your new professional personal brand consistently. Now you are equipped to enhance your social media profiles and grow your professional network. You are ready to receive your personalized video and media kit and be prepared to be a guest on the Follow the Brand podcast or live on the Follow the Brand TV. The Follow the Brand podcast is an audio library of information, insight, and inspiration. I created the podcast to give examples of people who have enhanced their personal brands and developed their careers in business. There are individuals from all walks of life, from all over the nation and the world, to speak directly to you. Now it is your time to move forward to achieving your life goals. Don't let rejection stand in your way. Invest in yourself. Learn from your mistakes. Don't be afraid of a little hard work. Dare to be exceptional. Be proactive. Engage in your passions. You can't succeed without a plan. If you want to be happy, set a goal that commands your thoughts, liberates your energy, and inspires your hopes. Your confidence and belief in your own abilities will grow with every goal you achieve. Building your brand identity is one of the most basic and essential skills that you can develop. Now, I'm going to conclude on that thought. If there are any questions that we have, we're going to invite Bessie back. If there's any other questions that came up, we have a few minutes here that I can answer. I'd be glad to.
Well, I just want to say thank you. That was awesome. I was taking some notes as you were going along, but the last thing you said that really just jumped out, you have to invest in your own ideas in your businesses. You can help them, Grant, to take them so far, but they have to be invested. You know what I mean? You can't do it for them. You can help them. But I also was intrigued with the fact that you were saying that, you create these podcasts. That because I have a podcast and it just kind of jumped out at me on how to motivate and get that podcast out there to the world. So I am interested in a number of things that you talked about, and I'm looking at the fact that you have 20 years, and out of 20 years, you have probably helped a lot of people accomplish a lot of different things. Tell us one of the most memorable client that you had that was at point A and you got them to Z.
That's a good question. This just happened recently, and I like the story. I won't mention their names, but they were interested in personal branding. I had worked with them previously outside of that realm, actually through my associations with the, we'll call it NASI for short, is the National Association of Health Services Executives. And I came across them and we got to talking, and then we just kept a relationship going. That's the thing. You got to build relationships. That doesn't mean you're going to get something out of something immediately, right? But they start to see what you're doing. They're following you without even you realizing it. I tell that story a lot as well. Just because you don't see the likes and comments and shares doesn't mean people didn't see your content. They do see your content.
Yes.
And then this particular client saw my content. They liked what I was talking about. They wanted to know more. So they contacted me and said, hey, tell me about your program. So I kind of walked through the program, but initially I said, it's not really about the program. It's about what you want to achieve. What's your goal? What are you looking to do? Now, this particular individual had been in a director position, in a assistant vice president position, and they wanted to go to partner. They wanted to be a partner. So, wow, that's a lofty goal. And the fact that they were also a person of color and female would actually, add more to it. So we said, okay, if that is your goal, we have to map out a path forward. So that's what I do. I map out a realistic, authentic path forward. You have to do the research and let's take you through it. So I did that with the client, and halfway through the work, she actually started to implement some of the things that we had talked about, and she got noticed for hers on social, and a recruiter called her, and they began having conversations around being a partner.
Wow.
And wasn't even that one. She actually then had another one, these are, large organizations worldwide.
Yeah.
And another one contacted her as well. And she went through the interviewing process. We had to suspend our work because she was going through this interviewing process, and she ended up getting a job.
All right.
She ended up getting the job, and she thanked me profusely because the little tweaks that we had done, the things that we done got her noticed. Now she had the skill set, but she had to be able to position it to get to that next level. So that was what I was able to help her do.
And that's awesome because, you know, a lot of people on social media and they're going over and over and over and they're doing and they, you know, trying to make it happen. But if you don't have that knowledge, if you don't have that, it can be just that one little thing that everybody recognizes. I tell people when you're writing grants, you can write a grant and never get it seen. But if you write a grant that looks, you know, and familiar and people are familiar with whatever it is that they're looking for in that grant, it's going to be noticed. So you have to really know what to put into your recipe in order for it to come out, taste, smell, and be, you know, something of interest that will draw the person eye or their, you know,
No. And what happens now is that the playing field has changed. You have to understand the digital playing field.
Yeah.
Certain things that you did or certain people did, you know, back, let's just say even a few years ago, those tactics won't work as well because you have to put digital pretty much almost in front of some of the things you did from either a phone call, email, or physical touch, right? Presence, right? To get noticed. And when you understand how these search engines work, and when you understand how they work, you have to feed it. Don't let it feed you. Don't let it guide you. So you have to give it the correct information. Now we can fight about, you know, Google owns this, Facebook owns that, LinkedIn owns their Twitter says, yeah, but what are you putting on there? Because if those are the first 4 or 5 feeds that are going to come anytime somebody Googles you or your business, then you need to tell the narrative.
Right.
You can own that story.
Right.
They're just going to take it from what you put out there.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's good. All right. I am excited. I'm glad you came on today. We are blessed. You know, Black Business Expo picks out the very best to bring to the people, to educate them and to give them that gift of knowledge and power. So thank you. Why don't you give them your business name, Grant, and your phone number if you want. And then that way, email address, people can get in contact with you.
Best way to get in contact with me would be through email. That'll be Grant, GRANT.McGaugh, MCGAUGH at 5 star, STAR, BDM. That's B for brand, D for development, M for masters.com. You can reach me on LinkedIn as well. So those are the best ways to reach me.
All right. Thank you for being our guest today and our guest speaker. We enjoyed it.
Follow the Brand TV broadcast host, Grant McGaugh, as he visits with top executives and entrepreneurs to find out their secrets of success with their personal brand. Follow the Brand TV broadcast host as he focuses on brand development to build better relationships, bring value to your business, relationships, and career. You will enjoy listening to each episode that is tailored to speak to you directly. If you're looking for this type of clarity in terms of building your brand, you have tuned into the right station. Each episode will help you to shape a conversation in the 5-star BDM network of 20,000 professionals and become a springboard for your corporate engagement and business opportunities. Each guest will frame their story in the areas of personal branding, business development, career development, financial empowerment, and technology innovation. Grant McGaugh explains why he is the CEO and owner of his own professional career. Grant is an accomplished business leader and entrepreneur who wants to give back to individuals to grow their personal brand strategy. Tune in as he weaves his story about new possibilities, while to you exceed expectations. If you love storytelling, this show will make for fun.
5-star BDM, Brand Development Masters, is a professional consulting and advisory group keenly focused on business development services for the small to mid-sized business and entrepreneurs. Although every business is unique, they often share business development challenges that can be addressed through smart branding. Services include process improvement and operations, digital strategy and transformation, business intelligence, digital marketing, and personal branding. Our business and personal branding company has helped a number of professionals and organizations to optimize and grow. This results in more business, more opportunities, better reach, positive outcomes. Visit www.5starbdm.com today to learn more.
Hey everyone, it's Grant McGaugh, CEO of 5-Star BDM and host of the award-winning Follow the Brand podcast and TV series, where I help you to build a 5-star brand that people will follow. My genius is personal brand development through intelligent communication and helping you achieve your business and career goals. I am a requested speaker on digital technology and brand development issues. I want to work with you to increase the value of your current opportunities while attracting new ones. Every one of you is unique, and we all share challenges that can be addressed through smart branding. As a super connector, I work with you as an executive coach to guide you along the complicated business and career development road, providing the enhancement tools and information you need to succeed. Together, I will help you succeed in today's challenging business climate. I will evaluate and measure your progress. Best of all, I am right alongside you every step of the way. Build the brand called you. Genius.